Salut, mon nom c'est Dorothée, je suis une fille IkwerreGirl, j'habite à Londres et maintenant je vais à Paris pour faire du shopping de Noël et je suis très excitée. Maintenant, je suis dans la speed train Eurostar et à tout à l'heure. Maintenant, je vais chanter un chanté française qui était cliché, mais I don't care, je m'en fous. T'es poulet, je m'épais. Anyway, feels good to be able to just jump on the train and go to Paris, be back before school runs, and yeah, like I said. Oh, la vie est belle, amoroso, la vie est belle. Oh, la vie est belle, oh, la vie est belle. Interestingly, when I was in primary school and secondary school, we had French teachers that used to harass us with French, which is from Creek, and it was quite difficult. But guess what? I ended up studying French, and I speak French kind of fluently. And I looked forward to finding my French teacher so I could test out my French on them. One day I bumped into one of my French teachers, the first one, wouldn't mention names, and for the first one I was like, salut, bonsoir. But then the person was speaking English. I'm thinking, well, this is the one time you want to speak French to me. I was like, hello. And then, they just spoke English. The next time, a couple of months later, I bumped into another French teacher from secondary school, and I was like, bonjour, monsieur. Je m'appelle Dorothée. And he's like, hello, I remember you, how are you? Très bien, merci. J'étudie la langue française, maintenant je parle bien française. And he's like, oh, that's good, you studied French. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, j'ai étudié la langue française à l'université de Porto. J'ai passé 3 semaines à Lomé et maintenant je parle bien française. And he's like, okay, I'm in a hurry now, I'm just gonna go. And I'm thinking, like all those years, you guys were like, voilà cola, voilà odili, ce sont des bonbons, attention, à son pot. You know what I mean? I'm like, now I can speak French. Why won't you guys speak French with me? But anyway, I got a lot of time on my hands. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes speed train. We should be in Paris, and hopefully I will climb the Eiffel Tower and jump off it with my parachute that says proudly IkwerreGirl. But anyways, maybe this train didn't move now, make person sleep. I'm really tired though. See, my eyes are red. I need to sleep, man. Let's sleep. But, we're moving. Shall so much. Interesting story, there's this church in Port Harcourt at the time that came out, and everybody in that church said, man, they can't form. So, and one thing with Christianity, if you're very familiar with Christianity and Pentecostal people, the whole speaking in tongues thing, people get very interested in how you speak in tongues. So the general Christian, Pentecostal Christian in Nigeria, they're like, all those kind of stuff. So those are the regular tongues you hear all the time. So in this church, they could really form, but then people get, in Pentecostalism, they get really drawn to those kind of tongues that are like, so those kind of tongues that sound like you're speaking a language. People get drawn to it because at the end of the day, they'll come out and say, and then they come and say, thus says the Lord, and then they'll say something, the Lord said this and let's say that. So I went to this church and people were really paying attention to prayer. So you know what I did? At the time I was quite fluent in German, and I was quite fluent with several languages. I'm a bit rusty now, so German and Italian and Spanish as well as French. So what I did was that I mixed all of them together during the prayer time, and I was quite loud. And I was like, in the name of Jesus, je prie à mon Dieu, Guten Tag, Eister, Viva Hasreizo, come on, style. And I was mixing a lot of languages together. I was like, Viva the Reiso, meine Annerslinger, leaders are higher Hitler. I think I must have added high Hitler inside it. But anyway, I was like, la vie, monsieur, mon Dieu benesse, que Dieu te 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 benesse. And I was just like going on in mixing different languages together, from German to French to Italian and all that. Guess what? I peeped from the corner of my eye. People were actually listening, and I made quite a lot of friends that day. They didn't tell me why they came close to me, but I knew it was because that I spoke in strange languages. And it was just really interesting, to see that how vain we could be, because there's someone in church who seems to speak in tongues and it sounds like languages, and you're thinking, my goodness, this person is going through several languages. But little did they know that what actually happened was I actually spoke those languages, and I was just like, au nom de Jésus-Christ, au nom de Jésus-Christ, mon Dieu, que Dieu te bénisse, que Dieu te bénisse. Je priais à mon Dieu, à l'Esprit éternel, va, viva Zoraise, casse antanese, we say, viva Zoraise, mine, ane. Oh boy, I get wahala, sha. Honestly, I really get wahala. But that's just me. I'm a fun person and I like to have fun. Okay, the train is really moving really fast now. I need to